Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Forgive me, I need to turn my phone down. I am trying to be engaged and involved, but of course, I'm a little scattered. I'm not feeling the best, but I'm feeling better than I have been. Thank you all for being here. Let me scroll up and say hi to everyone. Manuela was here very, very early. I'm not sure she's here now, but nonetheless, good morning. And of course, hi, Amanda. Hello, Kim. Welcome in. Welcome in, Laura. And I know Sid is popping in and out. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate each and every one of the thummies and the hello. Hi, Kendall. Good morning. Guys, today already has been an amazing day. And I cannot thank you all enough for being here. Hi, Jeremy. How are you today? Guys, please give me grace today. Of course, as you guys know, I've been pretty sick this week, and as such, one of the things I'm dealing with is a wicked cough and a horrible sounding nose. Good morning, Michael. Hi, Amelia. Hi. Oh, and I'm hitting everybody's buttons. Bear with me, guys. I'm still Michelle. Michelle is still learning. I hope the intro before me just randomly popping up on your screen was good for you. It makes it a little easier for me to get started. So I thank you for your grace as I do that. Good morning, Vivian. It's great to see you here. What is everybody sipping on? What are we whipping on and working on today? As you guys probably can imagine, I am way behind on where I want to be, but I am working on my moss stitch blanket that I work on every week when we are here together. And I'm excited because, like I said, today has just been a great, great day. Yesterday, I learned that I am over 3,000 watch hours, and I think I'm three away from 900 subscribers. So that's super exciting. Good morning, Sugar. Welcome in. Welcome in. Excuse me. Again, the sinuses. You're going to hear a lot of that. I can't mute that enough. I would have to be mute the whole time that we're together. And I'm watching things move around outside of this space. So it's been a day. This has been a week. Let me correct that statement. It hasn't been a day, it's been a week. I had not anticipated being off most of this week sick. Of course, behind the scenes, I'm taking all kinds of medicines. Luckily, I did not have to be tested for a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, I was tested for the C word, and that was negative. Beyond that, we're just accepting that it is what it is. We're fighting it with all the things. Just finished my Ireland blanket, so on to the next project. You are phenomenal. I am so, so proud of all the work that you've done. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. You know what, Vicky? I am so glad to hear that. I can't do me a favor before you send it. Give me a little sneak peek. I'd love to know what it is. And no, I won't snitch, but yeah, I am. He deserves a lot of love. He deserves a lot of love. He's dealing with the fact that he's going to have surgery soon. And my thoughts and positive wishes are with him as he moves on to that part of the healing journey. And Sugar said, "Ah, Jeremy, your hands are bothering you. I do hope you feel better soon, Jeremy. I'm sorry you're not feeling 100%. I think right now everybody's dealing with a little bit of something. And I do hope that anyone who needs love, support, and healing vibes gets all of that." And Vicky is saying hi to everyone. And Jeremy said, yeah, his arthritis is acting up. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. And Amelia, I'm not sure I said hi to you, but if I didn't, hello, I'm sorry. Again, it's not all here yet. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. Hello, April. You guys, there are already 21 of you here, and I am so glad and so grateful to have each and every one of you here. So, this week has been amazing. I've had the pleasure, despite not feeling well and not being able to put out content the way I typically do, I had a lot of growth on my watch hours. I've had a lot of growth on my subscribers, and that has been such a an amazing opportunity and experience. But moreover, I've gotten to spend a lot of times behind the scene with Russ and Don and a lot of people who've really been encouraging and supportive and helping me get to where I'm going. Yes, Zach, almost 900. Not there yet, but very, very close. And it's you know everybody has dreams. At least I hope. I hope everybody has a dream to do something. No matter how crazy, how beyond where you are at that moment, you don't think I'm going to get to this point. And no, I'm not there yet, but the journey towards that destination has been amazing. I laughed maybe a couple of months ago that, excuse me, that I had not really ever experienced having negativity in this journey as a YouTuber. And I was grateful for it. I'm still grateful for it. And recently something happened on a community post where someone had something negative to say. And I just want to laugh with you guys about it because you guys are my friends and I trust you. But in that, this person decided to say something about me not being organic. First of all, I love words. Organic was probably not the word they were looking for. The word was authentic. So that gave me a giggle. My reply was, I don't know what you mean, because I always say, speak plainly what you want to say. Even if it's negative, I'll hear you. I never thought I need to block you or delete your comments because that's not what I do. And what I did was thank them for their engagement, invited them to come back again. And I will invite them to come again and again because even if you don't like what I have to say, you had to listen for a second to be able to reply. So there's that. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so, so much. Jessica, we have to get together very soon. Hey, Manuela made it back. I am so glad you're here, baby. And you know, I just see that you said hi to me. I'm so, so sorry. But I said all that to talk about, at least I want to spend a little time talking about this today. When we have dreams, there are always going to be people who are going to judge the way you achieve your dream. There are people who are judging me right now. Bless them. Thank you. Because you wouldn't even know I existed or that I was striving towards something if you weren't watching me. The bigger factor is if you're doing what you need to do for you, you really don't notice me. Vicky says, Michelle, I love you. You're a good. Oh, thank you, Vicky. You were so, so sweet. Michael says, my go to for those types of comments are always this. Thank you for your expert opinion. And I leave it as it is. See, I thank them for their engagement. So we're on the same page. Yes. No, I'm not. Number one, I'm not going to delete it because it's engagement. And number two, I'm so unbothered by it because the person who left that really had to have had an empty life. Number one, what I didn't say was I was reading these comments between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And that's no judgment because I had to have been up to see it in order to respond. But the fact that you literally have nothing going on at that hour of the morning, that this tiny little non-monetized channel bothered you. Bless your hearts. Aren't you just the sweetest little pumpkin in a patch of peas? Whatever. So that's kind of how I saw it, and it was totally hilarious to me. Exactly. We can only grow off it. It's entertainment to me, and I watch comedy, so it was just funny. It was just funny. I was stuck on the fact that the word they wanted was authentic, and they wrote organic. And I'm just like, really, really, people? Bless your heart, point your head, keep it moving. Zach said, I keep getting mean comments saying I'm gay. Who cares even if I was? Exactly. Maybe they're remember okay, maybe you're not old enough, but when I was little, if somebody was being mean to me, they were like they probably like you, ignore it. And I'm like, yeah, and I did. So don't even worry about it. Don't let things like that get to you. And thank you, Vicky. Thank you. Uh Patsy, I love, love, love you. I really, really do. I am feeling really good. Even though I'm having a little bit of respiratory issue, I may have to turn my camera off for a second and take my inhaler. But that'll be later. It's not right this second. I am feeling a lot better. In fact, I'll be working Monday. And Patsy said good morning to everyone. And of course, Sugar was kind enough to say that it is terrible. Hello, Tina. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, darling. What are you sipping on? And what are you whipping on? A favorite quote I like from Game of Thrones is lions don't care for the opinions of sheep. I've never seen I've never seen Game of Thrones, but I like that quote. Excuse me. Nonetheless, onward and forward. In the process of everything I had of everything that's going on, I and I think those of you that know, I just did this whole book series in January on the year of yes. And it's kind of like a reset button for me to do things that I'm uncomfortable doing, do things that I'm afraid to do, have experiences that previously I didn't think I was qualified to have. As such, I have had conversations with people I was scared to talk to. Yeah, believe it or not, me, I was scared of things, and I still am. Uh, okay, that's a whole nother conversation I'm missing. I'll leave that alone. You know what, Manuela? That's exactly true. If you don't get thicker skin, you will get cut. I don't do cuts. I'm a rhino. Anyway, so I again, I'm new to this. I had the opportunity to start playing with things behind the scenes in the YouTube studio. So I started putting up videos as premieres, and then, like an idiot, and I admit it, I didn't know. I could actually talk to the people who were watching the video in real time during those premieres. So I started setting them at a time that's usually nap time in my household for the kids. Hey, Joanne, thank you for popping in. I'm so, so glad you're here. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you. So in the process of doing my premieres, one of the things I did was I note the names that I see often so that I can remember that you're there because I greatly appreciate it. So I'm seeing a couple of new names, and I know that this is people who are coming in that I had the opportunity to connect with because I got to interview Juan the Yarn Addict, and audiences who didn't know I existed now know. So here they are, and I'm grateful. I love it. You guys are hilarious and outrageous, and I love it. But a few weeks ago, I did a video of Friends in My Head. And these are channels that I watch that may or may not be in the crochet community, but they were channels I thought maybe you'd be interested in. One of them is two sisters knitting, talking ish. I won't say the word in case anyone is feeling sensitive. Hi, Coley. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So, when I tell you from their very first video, I was coughing, laughing at them like they owe me an inhaler. And if I ever get to talk to them, I'm going to tell them, you owe me an inhaler. Because I honestly laughed out loud and coughed, laughed. Hi, Pebbles. Welcome in. Hello, Sarah. Oh, I am so, so sorry, Sarah. I can empathize because me not feeling well, my asthma and my allergies are tearing me up. But we muddle through when we fight. It's what we do. Jessica, be safe on that driving. Just listen to me. You don't have to look at me. I'm not all that much to see right now. And hi, Spring. Welcome in. So, as you guys might imagine, I'm sitting here on an average day, and I'm doing the premiere, and I'm chatting with everyone, and then I see two sisters knitting, talking, and I'm like, are they in the room? They are actually communicating with me. I promise you, I was so doggone loud, I woke the kids up. squealing and screaming that they were in the room. How did you find me? Why are you here? Though I'm glad you are. So that's part one of stepping outside of my little comfort zone. Okay, baby, thank you, Michael. I understand completely. Do you? I'm loving what you're putting out, so keep it going, baby. Just leave me in the background. I am just fine. I won't get lost. Hi, Cecilia. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. But part two of making connections with people that I admire is saying to them, hey, I'd like to have a conversation with you. I'd love to have you on my channel, blah, 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 blah. I call it shooting my shot. So I invited them. Hey, Mama Winch, welcome in. Glad to see you. And I haven't heard from them yet because I just did it last night. Even though I saw them the other day, I was a little too intimidated to say, hey, I'd love to have this conversation. So I'm telling all of you right now, I've done this. You guys are my, my accountability partners. You're my audience of people who are going to say, how's that going? Have you heard from them? I remember you saying you were interested in doing whatever. Have you followed up on that? So I'm telling you right now, I did that. I sent the email last night. And I did the same thing with TL Yarn Crafts because she's another person who does a myriad of things that I'm totally on board with and interested in watching. Hi, Julia. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And one second, Vicky, you said, Michelle, if you send me your email, I will try to send you a pic. Vicky, my email is in my description box of most every video. So you can go ahead and shoot that to the email on there. And I made sure that it's up to date because it is. So all of that's good. Connect with me that way. It'll be the easiest way because I'll be very honest with you. I forget a lot, a lot, a lot. Like there, I'll make notes of things I need to tell my kids because I forget. I have a terrible memory, and it's not an excuse. It's an honesty. I don't charge it to my head. Don't charge it to my heart. I forget things. I try to remember things. I remember very strange things, but I forget. So I have sent those two emails, and there are a couple of other people who I'm mulling over how to contact, but I am trying to lean into having real conversations. And please understand this. Not every person that I want to have conversation with is a content creator or someone in the crochet community. I want to have real conversations with real people. Sometimes those people aren't going to have a platform. They're not going to be, people you might even know. But I think everybody has an authentic and an interesting story that might spark excitement, engagement, and relatability to each of us. And I like having the opportunity to share that information with others and have people know that I'm not performative when I say that I love you and that I'm proud of you because I am. I want you to hear me, see me, say to you, I love you. I'm proud of you. I am cheering your success. That's just who I am. And you'd be surprised at how many people can relate to your story that you think is, oh, it's nothing, it's no big deal. Oh, it's a tremendous deal because you have weathered storms that to you might have seemed like, oh, the wind blew and I got a little misted. It took other people down. You are a warrior. You are a winner. You are a survivor. That's why you are standing and living and being who you are today. Your story is your fabric. It is unique. And I think that if we start looking at the artistry of other people's lives, we will inspire and empower everyone who needs to know our story to take one more step, to breathe one more breath, to do one more thing. because so many people give up one step shy of the breakthrough through that they're trying to get to. So that was what I wanted to talk about this morning. And I needed to say that. And I thank you for listening. So, what's everybody doing today? What's going on in their world? What's happening with you? I am trying something different. I hope it means that you guys can hear me a little bit better. Normally, I use my microphone. Today, I'm using my headphones, mostly because I have a bit of a headache and I can't handle it. Um, Laura asked, do I make projects for donations? I actually do. And that's how a few of you found me. I make projects for an organization called My Life in a Bag, and I connect with another content creator by the name of VJ on the YouTube streets called VJ's Crochet. She started this and asked others of us who support her channel, hey, if you guys would please donate crocheted items to give to this organization and send them to me, and I'll get them to them. She has a whole thing on her page. Forgive me just because I'm conservating and truncating my voice and everything. I won't go into the grander detail of it, but I shared it with Russ. Russ said, hey, Michelle, I can send you some yarn. When I tell you that he sent the yarn, most of you know what a big 33-gallon trash bag looks like. Now imagine it filling it with pound plus yarn from Big Twist. Great yarn, not good yarn, great yarn, all the colorways. And I said, well, when it came, first of all, I was overwhelmed. He said he was sending some yarn. I did not know how much. So, and forgive me, I'm looking off to the side because somebody just came on my porch and it's just a delivery. It can wait. Anyway, all of that yarn, I'm going to hook up with VJ and get that into her hands. Me being sick, I don't want to go near anyone to get them sick. But then he turns around and sends me more yarn that's just for me. So I love that too. I am blessed to have some amazing people in my life. And Vicky agrees with me about what I've said, and I thank you for that. Uh, Amanda is crocheting a mesh market bag. Okay, Amanda, what pattern are you using? Let us know. We have some phenomenal things out on the YouTube streets of market bags, and this is the time to start making those because spring is right around the corner. And this is the exact right time if you want to do a refresh of your bags, or maybe you don't have any and you want to make some. Then this is the time to get started on doing that. And I'm even more thrilled to know that in the distance of my head, something is screaming, you never did make that chunky monkey market bag because you were busy. It needs to get on the hook. I got some other things in front of it, but that's one of my goals for spring, to make a chunky monkey market bag. Not a hat to go with it. I have a big head. That's a lot of extra yarn. So there is that. And Amanda said, Miss Zed, can't remember, but was introduced by Passionate. You know what? I totally love that. And Sugar said she is crocheting Spring the Fiber Enthusiast Hexie Cardi. That's on my hook. That's coming. In fact, I have two kids that I want to make the smaller hexies for. And I really want to make a big one for me, but I have the other sweater that I'm working on for my bonus baby in my background that I need to get finished. It's fun, it's easy, but your girl has not been on her game. I need to get back on the mission, handling my business. So, Julia, what are you crocheting on? Or are you a crochet artist? I make assumptions. Sometimes I could be wrong. Cecilia said that she is working on a mosaic lap blanket with chenille yarns. Oh my goodness, I bet it is beautiful. And I was correct. Julia is a crochet artist and she is working on a poncho for her daughter. Ooh, that sounds yummy. And Manuela said, I treated myself for my birthday and bought 2 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Amethyst Purple. Ooh, Manuela, your favorite colors are pink and purple, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, and Sugar said, that does sound nice. Cecilia, it really does. Oh, good morning, Sue. welcome in. We'll be talking very soon. My voice feels a lot better. The medication is really helping me a lot. Um, I got half of that statement. Have you seen the finish that for me? And of course, Sugar is saying hi to Sue. Uh, Julia shared that she knits and only recently learned how to crochet. If you know my story, then you know that I initially started out as a knitter. And after 10 years, I had the opportunity to grab a skein of yarn and a crochet hook. No book, no information. Made a bunch of knots, eventually a blob, and then I got a book and learned how to actually crochet. And blessings for me that I had a person in my life who said, okay, look, you're doing it wrong. And every time I thought I had done something halfway right, she's like, oh, that was cute, but, and she'd frog it in my face. So I did learn the importance of learning how to do what I was supposed to do correctly. But I still call things the wrong name all the time. And Cecilia says the stitch definition isn't as pronounced, but it's super soft and comfy. Yes, absolutely. Julia said, it only took me 72 years. Age is irrelevant when you're having fun and you're learning something. I think the experience of learning things allows us to grow as a person. And age is irrelevant at that point. I can tell you for a fact, I've had relatives that lived to be over 100 who were still learning and growing and doing things, and it kept them healthy. So that's a very good thing for us all to remember. There is no age cap on learning. So 72 is irrelevant, and you're probably just 7 plus 2 in the way you behave, and I love that. I love youth. So, sorry, have you seen Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations on NICU? No, but let me be clear for those of you that don't know, I don't make amis. I like viscerally have a reaction to the idea of making amis. I won't, and I won't make crochet pants. I think they're interesting to look at on certain people, but I feel some kind of way about them. And yeah, it's a no. I'm never going to do it. Doesn't mean I don't like them. I will even pay other people to make them, but I am never, ever, 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 hear me say, never going to make that. I love them. I just won't do it. So, and Julia agrees with me that, yeah, there's no cap on age. So, excuse me. Excuse me. So, what is everybody's plan for the day? What are we doing beyond our time together? And you guys know that for today, especially today, I'm only going to be here for an hour. And I'm going to say this in our intimate group of 33. Guys, thank you. If you haven't already done so, please do me a favor and hit like. And beyond that, if you're interested in sharing your story, whether it's your crochet journey or your yarny life journey or just your journey in general, and you want to have a conversation, shoot me an email. I will be weeding through it. No, not everybody that sends me an email is going to be here to chat with me. That's just not practical, nor is it realistic. But as we talk, I may share parts of your story with your permission, of course. And if it's something that we can do together, I would love to do that as well. Kim, you are welcome in my house anytime you want because you're doing chores, including cleaning, laundry, and meat prepping. Woo! I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hello, Louise. Good afternoon to you, my darling. How are you? And Amanda is saying, I've got to make homemade buffalo chicken wings for the hubby and me today. We've been together 18 years today. Congratulations. Married 16 years in April. What a wonderful story. Amanda, I love that. And Joanne said, uh, I said the same thing about amigurumi. Love doing them now. That is the hard no on the pants thing. That's just wrong. Okay, squirrel with me for a moment, folks. Think about crocheted granny squares is typically what those pants are made out of, and a man wearing them. I'll leave it right there. For some people, that's a fantasy to see. For me, that's a nightmare walking. And Louise says, I'm doing okay considering the situation. I know. I know. I love you. I love you. And Julia saying happy anniversary. Everyone saying happy anniversary to April. Hey, Charlotte, welcome in, my darling. Hello to everyone in chat. God bless you all. I love you. Black coffee in the cup. Stitching in ends of an FO. Oh, you know I need a picture. I need a picture. Sarah says, one thing for sure, we never get too old to learn. I'm 80 and I'm still learning. Sarah, I didn't know. I love that about you. But that explains your wisdom. I love that. I won't read that, but this is my testimony as well. So it was like I could say so many things and I won't. Working from home in the morning, making sugar-free, no-bake cheesecake and hopefully caking up yarn and crocheting. Patsy, I love it. I love it. I'm a cheesecake person, but I tell anyone I'm high maintenance. I'm truly, truly high maintenance. I am a purist when it comes to cheesecake. Don't put any fruit on it. Don't put any drizzle on it. And just give me plain cheesecake and it better be good. I want it creamy, but I want it thick. Yeah. And Jeremy said, you would not catch me in those to save my life. Jeremy, I love you for saying that because I would say things that cannot be said on the YouTube streets in your face because I just am. What goes on up here comes out of here, even when it's not a good thing to say. See, Kim, I'm same experience. As a child of the 70s, I have suppressed trauma of men in crocheted pants and leisure suits. Yes, no, never, nada, not again. And I'm weird because I don't like bell bottoms. Patsy says, agree. LOL with laughing face. Oh my gracious. It's team too much. It is screaming why. And yeah, you wear that knowing I'm gonna see it or not see it and be like, are you sure? Was that the choice you wanted to make? Was not the right choice. So yeah, that I'm a child of the 70s. That's all I can say. I'm back with doing the dishes. Manuela, there are some things in the kitchen that still need some attention and over here. Just come on over. Come on over. I know it's the other side of the world. So come on over. I got you. I will feed you, but the dishes are waiting. And Amanda said, I think it would be a dessert if my man Skip. I'm gonna leave that alone. Love you, Amanda. And Manuela, you do love to help. And you know what? I love that we're helping you grow your channel as well. What are your numbers today, Manuela? I want to know. Thank you. Thank you. And is it Tanya? I don't want to say your name wrong. So give me a phonetic statement in the comments so that I get your name correctly. And then forgive me if I forget in a week or less because I'm me. Mm. Folks, our girl is at 774. Manuela, I am so proud of you. Can you believe that you just shared with a few people that you were under 500 and you were trying to hit that? And now you're over it. Get to that 1,000, babe. You can do this. You can do this. And if you haven't already done so, send me a direct email. We need to talk. And she said, I would help you do the dishes gladly. Here's the thing. I'm not going to do them. I'm not. I will go in the kitchen and make a whole hot mess, cook you the best meal ever, and then I'm not doing the dishes. I'm not. And it's Tanja. All right. It is such a pleasure to meet you, my darling. Now, you said it's TKW Creations. Now, are you a crochet artist? Are you a knit artist? Are you a multi artist? Share those things. I want to know about you, darling. And Lana just popped in. Hey, Lana. And she's saying hi to everyone. Laura is congratulating Manuela. I love that. Thank you. It is such a pleasure. It is such a pleasure to meet you. I hope to see you often so I get to know you better and all of those things. And of course, Manuela is such a sweet lady. She said thank you to Laura. So, guys, I am trying so hard to suppress this cough. It is tearing me up right now. So, of course, like I said, I am working on my stitch blanket, and I can throw that out of my ears now, like I can hear you talk. Excuse me. She says she's crochet, knit, and yarn addict. Yes, yes. And I'm laughing as you say that because I'm thinking about the fact that this over here on this wall is a whole menagerie of yarn. Amanda, if I start, I may not stop. That's why I'm trying to hold it. Plus, my head hurts, so coughing hurts. But and eventually it will come out whether I want it to or not. Hey, Bear, welcome in. Good morning, and all the chatty folks just popping in for a bit. Well, you are so welcome to be here, my darling. And Manuela said it's her nature. She's helpful. By the way, she's not just helpful, she is so pretty. I got to stalk her channel, and I also learned that this week she did not one, but two lives. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, very exciting. And she had been afraid to do it. Do those things you're afraid to do. You all need to check out Manuela's 11-point chevron shawl. It's amazing and beautiful, and I'm hoping to get it on my hook this weekend. Well, see, there you go. Patsy knows a good thing when she sees it. Amanda said, I understand asthma and allergy victim. See, we get it. She's over there blushing. Why? You are so creative and so talented. And I'm so excited to get to be your friend. And everybody is saying hello. So thank you for being here, guys. And of course, Patsy. Patsy, okay, Manuela, let me tell you this, because like it's only you and I in the room, right? It's everybody's here, but it's us for a minute. Patsy is the voice in my head that says, you need to fix this. She catches the missteps that I miss, and she's never unkind when she tells me, hey, you need to fix this, or hey, you missed that. I love that about her. So she's kind of like that voice in my head. So that's my friend. If she tells you that you should do this or that you're doing a great job, listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. So I love that. And I love you. I love you so much. And I am so very happy to have you in my life. Thank you. Honey, careful what you say because sometimes my honesty is dangerous. Yes, yes, Lana, we do. We do. But a lot of you do that for me. And I point out Patsy because she's one of the first people that ever did it. It's funny how people will see someone make a mistake that is easily corrected and adjusted, and they say nothing, and they watch them become the train wreck that they become when they could have said, hey, here's a moment of course correction. I never have a problem pivoting, making a change. And like I said last week, there are going to be changes that'll happen on this channel. They are for the betterment of the productions that I give you and the information that I share with you. I'm learning. As such, sometimes I need to make changes. Billy Joe, welcome in. It's so good to see you here today. And I'm trying to think. Didn't I just see you last night? Welcome back. I love you, darling. And thank you, Vicky. Thank you, guys. If you're not subscribed to Manuela, please do. Please do. She's on the same trajectory that I am towards that goal of 1,000. And of course, you guys know I'm also on a goal of increasing my watch hours. Manuela, I don't know where you are with watch hours. Let's talk after this over the course of either this weekend or early next week, and let's start making some goal plans because we need to help each other get to where we're going. I want to know what your goals and aspirations are for your channel. I will share with you what mine are, and we'll work together to make those things happen. And Sugar Diamond is saying hello. Everybody saying hello back. Jeremy just subscribed. Yes, I love it. Can you tell us your schedule? I'm new. Oh, absolutely. Joanne, thank you for asking such a very smart question. I am typically a Monday through Friday video person. On Wednesdays, I have a book club meeting, which I do live. The February book is the Let Them Theory. If you look in the description box, I think I have to make an adjustment for this video. But as a general rule, my canned videos, my pre recorded videos, will have the description information with a link so you can grab a copy of the book. We will start this Wednesday on that book. And essentially the genesis of that is I will discuss with you X number of chapters. I will let you know in advance so you're ready. And we will go over that segmented amounts of information with me talking about what my take is on it. And I want to hear your feedback on your interpretation. Of course, Tuesday is Terminology Tuesday, where I introduce the abbreviated terms that we often see in crochet patterns. There's a whole playlist about that. On Thursday, I'm a bibliophile, so I do love books, and I have a whole lot of books behind me that are crochet related. And I give you book recommendations of things you might want to add to your library as a crochet artist. Friday is Freedom Friday, and Freedom Friday is all about the sales. And what I've added to that is a pattern spotlight. Usually, I will showcase a free pattern that you can get one of the online sites. So that's the genesis of it. Monday is, of course, me giving you a recap of what happened over the weekend and anything I want to share with you. And the same thing kind of happens on Wednesday, which is also known as Whip It Wednesday, Whip It Work Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Manuela. Thank you. I'm glad that I listen. We don't get anywhere if we don't help each other, and I'm really the type of person that likes to help people. It helps me help you. Gotta run for now. Bye, Lana. I love you. Thank you for watching the replay. I love you so, so much. Hi, Beverly. Welcome in. Hello to everyone, she says. And Lana is singing the sugar. I love it. And Billy Joe says, I've been running your videos all night to give you the watch hours this week. Thank you, Billy Joe. Thank you so, so much. And for those of you that are doing that, sincerely, thank you. But moreover, I'm going to give you a quick reminder because I have to be reminded. I told you guys I have a bad memory. Before you start my overnight plays, make sure you're clearing your watch history so that it re-records that information for YouTube. Otherwise, they don't add it. And she said, if I could give you a hug, I would. So I'm giving you a big virtual hug and I'm hugging you right back. Thank you. And I am told I give really good hugs, but I will say this, I receive amazing hugs. So I'm receiving that and I thank you so much. And Sugar is saying hi to Joanne. So Joanne, thank you for that very, very good question. I needed to restate what the transitions for the video for my schedule is. Of course, I go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. And as I am questing towards monetizing this channel, I am connecting with another content creator. It's Raining Yarn, aka Russ. And what happens is I get up as he starts his live stream. I try to visit with you guys for a little while, but of course, this is my bedtime, so I don't get to stay very long. And I can stay as long as I want. Please understand, I can stay as long as I want. But your girl is usually half asleep when I start, so I'm out of there pretty quickly. I leave the stream open from my end on his channel, so you still get to see Russ and all the things he's talking about and any wonderful guests he has joined him. I'm gone. I'm not there. But if you're watching from my channel, and some of his watches flow over to my channel as well, so I get that extra watch hour time. That's how I'm able to build the channel a little bit faster. I would not be anywhere near where I am if it were not for other content creators who have invested in what I'm doing and given me the love that I have. So, of course, as I receive love, I give love. So that's why I do what I do. Okay, Jeremy, I love you. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing day. And know that I'm giving you a big hug too, babes. And Manuela said, I'm glad with all my yarn family. Me too. Me too. And Billy Joe said, yes, I clear my watch history because I heard after 3 watches, it doesn't give the person the watch hours. That's absolutely correct. And I thank you. I thank you. Oh, honey, I'm gonna be in your box all the time. You'll hear from me. You won't be able to forget me. I'm annoying. I hope I'm not annoying. But if I am, always feel free to say so. Where do you clear the watch hours? Okay, when you go to you scroll down on the okay, let me talk it as I do it, and then I can tell you more clearly what I want to say. Let me go to the YouTube app. No, I'm not kidding. I can be annoying. I'm human. I do those things. May you continue. Thank you, Bear. Thank you so much. I love you. And guys, if you don't know, Bear is funny. In addition to being sweet and kind and all the things, funny. I love it. I love a good sense of humor. Anyway, the answer to the question of how do you clear your watch history? When you look, okay, I'm on my mobile device, and at the bottom you see the home icon. Next to it is the shorts button. Thank you, Manuela. Um, there's a plus button. That's if you want to go live, put a post, whatever. Skip that. Go over to subscriptions, and then there is, and mind you, I'm doing this on my iOS mobile device, and I have to check because I don't do this as much as I should. And then there's the home button. On your history, it says view all, and then there's the 3 buttons at the top. It'll say pause, watch history, clear all watch history, and that's what you want to do. And then you can go back to watching. For some videos, though I'm noticing it's not for all, it will erase whether you've liked that video. If it erases, just like it again, and that helps. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in. I saw some of your phenomenal work all over the YouTube streets yesterday, and I loved it. I loved it. You know what, Manuela? We are old school, and old school is good school because it was real school. So there is that. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe that I have literally been talking for almost 50 minutes, and I still feel pretty good. But I'm going to cap this at an hour just to be kind to my body. And Patsy says, thank you. Bear said, ah, thanks. My humor is a little twisted. So am I, as is our yarn. And not always understood. I'm snarky, so I get the twist. I like it. But I'm glad you you like it. I do. I really do. But I think you know that. Uh Manuela says, I love it. I love you. I love it. Can't hear you talk the whole day. That is not a good thing for your ears. It's kind of like my singing. I have the voice for silent movies. I am not a singer. I can talk. I'll admit that. Though I don't like the sound of my own voice. I'm learning to appreciate the message. But I will still tell you, I'm not a fan of my own voice. Good morning, Chaos and Roses. I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome in. Welcome in. What brings the hook busyness this morning? What are we working on? What are we sipping on? What are we whipping on? And ma'am, aren't you working? Guys, if you all don't know, because she's already revealed herself previously, this is my daughter. I love you, boo. How are you? Glad you're here. And yes, you're late. I will be done in about 10 minutes. But that's okay. I know what's going on in your life, so therefore I'm fine with it. Anyway. Oh, she said she needed something to listen to, and you chose this? Are you feeling tortured? Do you need more torture in your life? Everyone is saying hi to you, Angelica. Manuela says hello. And Julia says that she's a beautiful girl. You really are. We are fortunate. And I'm probably going to hard press you for something a little bit later. Just be ready. I love you anyway. Um, and Chaos and Rosa says, I'm on 3 projects at the moment, LOL. A blanket, a throw, and pillow covers. Oh my goodness. When you get closer towards the end, please shoot me pictures so I can see it. Amanda says that she misses her mommy. I don't know that. She probably doesn't. She just needs something that's annoying to her, help her work faster so she can get over it. And I fit that bill. I'm annoying. For her at least. Oh, hi Sandy. Welcome in. What time is it there? I'm and Chaos and Rosa said that they will. What time is it there? Sandy, how are you today? I'm so glad to see you here. You are a phenomenal person. Full stop. Phenomenal. You guys, you can't see what I see. It is almost 51 minutes in. We have 39 people here today. Thank you. And Sandy, it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening there. That means this is a great time for you to visit. I love it. Thank you for being here. And of course, Sugar is saying hello. Manuela says that it is almost 6 o'clock there. And she's blushing. Why are you blushing? You literally get me like this. I'm hooked. She knows I'm hooked too, guys. Hey, Margie! Woo, big squeeze to you. How are you today, darling? So glad to have you here. Man, ignore my blushing and my face turning red. You guys don't understand what it feels like to be on this side and the channels that I go to for creative inspiration, for motivation, for pure joy. To see them come say hi to me feels like the biggest hug in the world. Thank you guys. Thank you so, so much. Teresa said, I'm working on a frog fillet and a sampler fillet blankets. You are amazing. And she's so quick. Guys, she showed me a sample of a blanket she was working on. A couple of days later, she was done. I am not that fast. Chaos said, gonna be cleaning and listening. Well, in about 8 minutes, I'm gonna be gone, but I appreciate you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. And Sandy, yes, Margie does rock. Seriously. And Margie is saying hi to Sandy. And Manuela is saying that she loves me. We love you. We love you. I will share with you the same thing that Juan said to me last week, and that is we share the audiences. So the same people who love me love you. The people who haven't had the chance to meet you will meet you very soon. And I'm excited for you. Chaos, I love you. Chaos, what is your name, if I might ask? Of course, if you prefer I call you Chaos and Roses, I will certainly do that. But if there's another name, then I'd like to know it. Dido. Oh, Ditto. I'm sorry. Dido. Dido is a content creator. That's why when I said that, I was like, wait a minute, I'm confused. Now it makes sense. Ditto. Um, she says knitting a scarf with 6 stitch cables, knitting one purl, one scarf, crocheting one more arm of an Ami frog. Got a lot on my needles and hooks. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you are sensational. Margie is saying hi to Sugar Diamond. Vivian is saying thank you for a great live. Thank you for being here. Sincerely. Guys, we have about 6 minutes, and you guys know I always try to wrap up with finding out what you all are going to be doing for the upcoming week. And to let you know, of course, I will be doing the weekend wrap up on Monday, Tuesday, Terminology Tuesday. So that's just a very minute sample of what's going to be happening for me this week. You'll see me overnight with Russ, as I've been doing this week. I will be doing that next week as well. And I'll be throughout the YouTube streets in different places. I don't know where I'm going to be popping up. Heck, I might do my own pop up on my own channel. So, of course, if you haven't already done so, please hit subscribe. Tickle that bell notification so you know every time I put a video up, whether I do a community post or I go live like I am right now. I thank you all for being here today. And wait a minute, I'm going to peek back to the conversation that's going on. Um, you prefer chaos. Of course, and I totally understand. I love chaos because I'm chaotic and sometimes messy. We'll leave that at that. And Lady Crochet says she's stitching away. Sandy said, glad to see that you're doing so much better. Thank you. I really am. I really am. And I'll be honest with you. Having this opportunity to connect with you guys has made me feel so, so much better because I love my people. And the fact that you guys are here with me makes me feel a whole lot better. Vicky said, ignore my first set of thumbs because I thought the thumbs up. Okay, I don't know. I missed something, but honey, it's all good. It's all good. We're all learning. As another content creator says that when she starts pressing buttons, things happen. And they're not always good things, but they happen. We learn when we press the buttons. Press the buttons. Don't forget your little thumbs. Please. I love a good thumb. Anyway, I will be hitting my hook this afternoon. Okay, very, very good. Can't wait to see what comes off the end of it. And Manuela said that I rock with purple hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Coley! Coley, babe, how are you? Said, I'm headed to take a power nap. See you next time. Thank you, Coley. I love you so, so much. Sandy said, oh, Sandy asked, have I eaten today? Have I had my water, tea, or coffee? And had I had good rest? The answer to the question on eating, no. I don't typically eat this early in the day. And yeah, I probably should considering the medicine I'm taking. I have had my coffee. Yes, the same coffee you always hear me talking about. If you don't know what that is, go watch a video. I'll tell you there. And of course, the thumbs ups are happening. Have I had good rest? Yes, because I'm very happy to say, unfortunately, Russ wasn't feeling the best. So we both decided it was a good idea to shut it down early. I went to bed directly after and I got up at about 5 o'clock this morning. But for me, that was phenomenal rest. Even with this whole head cold and everything, I got good rest. And I'll probably take a nap today just to make sure I continue to rest. Margie said, finished a baby blanket and have started a triangle shawl. Oh, I got to go over to your channel and see all the things. Yes, yes. Excellent. Sandy said, not good, but okay. Sandy, in my defense, not that I'm defending it, I'm just saying, I'm not a good morning eater. And it's mostly because I have a home daycare in the morning. I don't have time to eat. But I do prioritize my protein shakes. And I will eventually eat, just not right now. Wishing you a fantastic and blessed day. Take care of yourself. Love you. Love you too. And Vicky said, I see people watching. You know what? I appreciate the thumbs up, but I won't be hard pressed for those who just can't. Some people are watching on devices where they simply can't press thumbs up. I love you guys for doing what you can. I know you mean well, and I love that. Bird Mama said, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Bird Mama. And with good morning, we are going to say this concludes our broadcast for the day. Guys, thank you all for being here. As I said, if you could hit thumbs up, great. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Once this concludes, if you guys will go back in and leave me a comment and let me know how your day went and what you thought of this, I would really, really appreciate it. But with that said, I love you all. Don't forget to eat, drink your water. If meds are appropriate, please take them. But most of all, have some fun today. Beverly, I saw your question. I'm going to read it after. Leave that same question in the comments and I will reply. Until then, guys, everybody take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.